Hello YouTube, this is MRM64 and I'm feeling pretty giddy because this is my first video showing myself. Now I've probably sent this video to multiple websites, DeviantArt, YouTube. Since video responses are pretty much done, thank you very much YouTube. But yeah, this is me. I was thinking maybe I should make this video like, you know, just throw pictures in, just have some audio over, but you know, I feel more comfortable if I just talk in front of the camera. I'm not too camera shy because I'm going to school for broadcasting and so forth, but you know, that's beside the point. This is probably new to subscribers. I'm not consistent at all, so if you stick around, you're awesome, you know, for the most part. But this is mostly an anime targeted video. It's not really any music behind it or anything like that. It's just mostly anime music. I know a lot of people are subscribed to me before the music aspect, you know, mostly Christian or gospel, you know, because I do that. But if you look at my channel, also I have older videos with video game gameplay. Just, you know, I just made some Dragon Ball videos, you know, created some openings and did some things with that. But that's just an introduction. Once again, my name is MRM64. If you want to subscribe, you know, whatever, to that extent. But to the topic at hand, we're going to be talking about the Bleach character, a character that was pretty relevant in the first season, but then after that, at the second season, things just got a little, you know, how should I say it, iffy, then too annoying, then to why the heck are you even here, except for eye candy. I'm just going to put it out there right now. And that is Orihime Inoue, Orihime. That's right. And I like Orihime a lot. And for those of you who are saying the only reason is because she has big boobs, or I'm just gonna put it out there, she has big boobs, she has a very curvy body or so forth. Yes, you know, she's a very attractive anime person. But I like her characteristics, you know. She's a pretty nice overall girl you can talk to, pretty goofy, and she just adds the character, you know, to, what am I saying? She just adds like the charisma to other characters, you know. She's often jolly. Most characters in Bleach are just, you know, kind of gloomy, you know. And in a cosmic sort of way, she's just like Ichigo. She had the loss of a family member, you know. She goes through that just like Ichigo. Only with Ichigo, he bottles those emotions differently. You know, he has the big old grumpy face like this, and Orihime, she makes up for it for having friends and, you know, just having support with other characters. Now, putting that aside, the whole gist of this video is just my personal analysis on what I feel Orihime as a character could do in the series, especially in Bleach, the last season right now, where you're expecting characters to just come out of the blue and just really show their stuff. My girl Rukia with her Bankai, yo. That had me stoked. You know, I love Rukia. You know, I'm not a Rukia hater because I like Orihime. I love Rukia for the most part. And that Bankai, yes, Renji Bankai, yes. I'm into characters having their time to shine. I'm gonna go into that more in the video. But with Orihime, when you look back at the, actually I have notes right here. We're gonna go into her powers and her usefulness, and her, you know, in-depth character development that I can really see Kubo doing if he really puts his mind to it, and some other things with other interactions with other characters in Bleach I can really see happening. After that, we're going to go into her characteristics and how she's really similar to another character from another series that most people just miss. And lastly, we're going to go into humans as a whole in anime, should I say, or Bleach, but mostly anime. I mean, we're talking Dragon Ball 2. I'm going to go into that as well. I'm going to do a Chad review as well, but this is a pretty darn long introduction. It's probably like, I'm looking at my recording, it's like 4 minutes already, but getting to the video. Sorry about that, I do that a lot. It's my first video recording myself. Shut up. Orihime. I look at the Wikipedia or the Bleach wiki. Okay, sure, you don't want to, you know, go off a wiki, but most of the time the information is valid. It's based off of the actual character descriptions of Bleach. If you want to look it up and be more validated, go to, I don't know, maybe the Bleach official website and see more. But for the most part, what you guys already know, Orihime has the ability to control space and time. maybe not specifically, but she can really manipulate, with her power, she can manipulate these barriers that can heal characters, reject space and time. That's what I want to say. Reject space and time. Bring them back to events that, so that they never even happen. For example, Orihime has on multiple occasions healed her subordinates, or subordinates and enemies, because she healed Grimmjow's arm. It's cut right off and it just came right back. Her powers are Shun Rika. I'm reading off of the thing right now. That means Princess Shielding Flowers. Orihime's spirit energy is harbored in the pair of hairpins that her brother gave her. Shun Rika, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so sorry, is composed of 6 spirits. She has 4 techniques which use the spirits in combination with the spirit chant and the technique name. Only spiritually aware beings can see them, as you guys already know that. Though with various combinations of the 6 fairies, Orihime has the power to reject phenomena by denying and undoing events in various forms. You guys already knew that. Now, I'm going to skip to the last part of this paragraph. Orihime's determination directly influences the effectiveness of her powers. Feelings like doubt or worry make them weaker, while conviction makes them stronger. Now, I'm not going to go into too much depth about the other powers, because you can look that up for yourself. She also has, let me scroll down here really quick. She has the different personalities, you know, Tsubaki, Shuno, Lily, Hana, Giku, Bagion, I'm so sorry for pronouncing these wrong, or Bagion, Ayame. And when she combines these fairies together, she can have a different set of combinations that go into them, like the striking one with Tsubaki. You can strike with guys like Bagion, Hangiku. They can create a shield. For example, Lily also, she's a female spirit, and she is defense. You know, certain fairies come together, they can make a defense. Other fairies come together, you can make a shield. Or if that's the same thing, an attack. Now, the potential I really see in Orihime, it really comes off of her determination as a character and what she wants to do. Now, when you say she's useless, the dude Aizen, who used to be a pretty important character, still kind of is. The trolling Aizen, the main villain of Bleach for over 7 sagas. Maybe I'm just overhyping that, but for a lot of sagas, if the dude brought the girl to his fortress, I think he saw something in her. I mean, Orihime had the ability to reject the Hogyoku. You know, get rid of it. I don't know why, for the life of me, Kubo just threw that aside. But this girl has godlike powers to reject matter, space, and time. Now, Bleach could have ended right there if she had just destroyed the Hogyoku right there. Like, it could have happened. But, you know, obviously the plot demands that Ichigo and, you know, the Soul Reapers get their time, and, you know, the old justice theme, good guy defeats bad guy, and the struggle. Now, the potential I see with Orihime is just so big because, as I said before, Aizen has seen something in her. Now, it really just depends on her determination and what she's feeling at the moment. As I scroll down here, you know, Santen Kishun, you know, the ability to repel attacks. Now, I remember when she was deflecting the attack from Yami, and obviously Yami is like, let's say, a Saiyan in the Bleach universe, and he just broke through that thing. But before then, when you had normal hollows attacking that shield, they wasn't getting anywhere in. And I liked how Kubo kind of developed a little bit of Orihime's abilities during the Fullbringing arc. You know, that shield became more powerful. Soten Kishun, the power to that basically heal any part of someone's body or just matter itself. Koten Zanshun, the solitary cutting shield. Like I said, it rejects the fusion of matter and splits it. And then we have so many more attacks. You can look in the wiki as well. But it all depends on her will. She can be one pretty tough character if Kubo would just develop her will. Now you know the attacks, and I just went into that right now. But I'm gonna go to the second part of this video, the character and who she's similar to. Now what I said from another anime, Dragon Ball. How many of y'all remember the Cell saga of Dragon Ball Z when Gohan turned into Super Saiyan 2? Now Gohan is a gentle person by nature. You know, he wasn't really into fighting until he was dragged into it from Piccolo during the Saiyan saga, you know, after Goku died. Now, through the years, we've seen Gohan develop into something, you know, pretty powerful. And he was about to be a pretty main character had not Akira Toriyama switched the roles over in the Buu saga, because he felt that Gohan wasn't really fit the main character role. A lot of people say it's fans, but it was really Akira Toriyama, guys. Look it up. Fans could have had an influence, but you know, getting away from the subject. Gohan, from seeing Android 16 basically blown to bits and his head crushed, the dialogue that 16 gave was absolutely beautiful in the Kai dub, the Funimation dub. The Funimation dub is my favorite dub for that scene specifically. Kai has its place, but Funimation, the part especially when 16 said, you know, let it go, and it's not a sin to fight to bring about peace. I say that to say, I remember when Ichigo was his ass was getting whooped by Ulquiorra, and he was basically dead before that hollow inside him just came out and just, you know, basically kicked Ulquiorra's butt. But the scene that really got me was when I saw Orihime run into Ichigo, and she was going ballistic. We all know that she has feelings for Ichigo. In fact, she loves him. She already said on multiple occasions. If you have any objections against that, that's what Kubo wrote. So I'm just going off what Kubo has said. Anyway, she was going crazy. You know, no, Ichigo, you know. And right there, I was like, Gohan? Gohan? Whoa. I was like, whoa. Maybe this whole buildup from this saga, this might be displayed right now. I'm like, whoa. When I saw her emotion, right there, the peak of her emotions right there. You have never seen Orihime that emotional before. Wow. But I thought that something was gonna happen there. I thought that, you know, I'm not expecting Orihime to go all ballistic like Gohan did and go through a whole transformation, but I thought that, you know, Orihime could have had the potential right there to really do something to Ulquiorra, maybe at least damage him a little bit, because, you know, her powers, development. But like I said, I wasn't expecting something like a whole, you know, destroy Ulquiorra and just go through complete transformation. But what really bothered me was how she just went back to just crying, you know, getting to Ichigo. And I know that's in her character. You know, she's a schoolgirl, and most schoolgirls I know don't have the ability to reject space and time. I understand that. You know, she's not a soul reaper. She's a human being. I know that. We know that. But I guess I just really expected more to happen out of that scene, you know. Not so much as just calling out Ichigo, and I'm completely for that. You know, I mean, Ichigo's the main character. He has powers greater than Orihime's, and that's human nature right there. You know, you're gonna call for help when you know you can't help. But I really wanted Orihime to shine at that moment. I really wanted her to just do something, and then that brings me to my final point. What to do in the final saga of Bleach with Orihime and the powers that she possesses, as you already know. Now, and sorry for this video being so long, but you know, it's my first video. I'm not editing this much, but you know. That brings me to my final point, my final suggestion, thoughts, and possibly what Kubo could have done or what he could still do. And that, my friends, is Hachigen. Hachigen Yushoda. I'm not Japanese, I'm so sorry. But most of you aren't Japanese either, and you can pronounce it right. But hey, I'm me. Hachigen. Let me go over to his wiki right here. We all know he has Kido powers. He's a master at Kido. He was he the captain? No, he was a former lieutenant of the Kido Corps. Right. And like I said, he's a Kido master. Now, we all know Hachigen's history, and you can go look that up yourself. I don't want to keep you guys much too long, but I'm going to go to this part right here. And that is when Orihime went over to the barrier to see Ichigo while training, and remember when Tsubaki was destroyed by Yami. It is stated by Hachigen himself, I quote, by his own admission, his new powers are very similar to those of Orihime Inoue's. And he likes her company because of this. He is also highly skilled in a form of Kido-based healing that he calls time-space regression, reminiscent of Orihime's healing abilities. Now, right here, when I saw Chad wanting to get trained by Urahara, and I know Orihime was kidnapped at the moment, but after I got inspiration from this, after Ichigo defeated Aizen and he lost his powers. Sorry, the time skip from that to the full-bringing arc, or even now the full-bringing arc to the Quincy arc. Why on earth couldn't Orihime just ask Hachigen for training? I don't know what many of you are saying. Orihime doesn't know how to use Kido. Why not? Why not? I don't want Orihime to necessarily just learn, Kido just to abandon her powers, but since their powers are so similar to Hachigen's Kido, I believe that Hachigen could complement Orihime's rejecting powers and her ability, and also help her to build up her will to fight for justice, to save her friends. Because you specifically remember when Tatsuki, way back season 1, was getting attacked from the Hollow, Orihime wasn't gonna have that. She clearly stated, anyone who hurts my friend Tatsuki answers to me. That saying right there, that she was going to lay down the law on that Hollow. You don't mess with my friend. Like from the hood here, you mess with somebody, you're gonna get it. I'm a pacifist, I don't really fight. I'm a pacifist, I don't know how to fight for the life of me. But that being said, with Hachigen's character, he's peace, he's a pacifist himself. Need be only when he has to fight, he'll break out of that. That's just like Orihime. She doesn't want to fight by nature like Ichigo or Kenpachi. Let me see how many minutes I have left. So, that's a long video. She's not necessarily one to fight out of the blue like that. But being that, like I said, Hachigen can complement that and teach Orihime to build a will to where she uses her abilities, her godlike abilities, to fight to protect others. She can really develop her skills under Hachigen because their powers are so similar, and perhaps even learn some Kido. Who's to say what she can't? She's a spiritual being. Well, she's human, but she has spiritual abilities. And hold on, I gotta charge this laptop. I could have just seen it right there. And I also want to close with the fact that I don't want Orihime to be like some kind of hack and slash person like Kenpachi. I want her to stay in character, but develop her abilities to where she can combine Shon Rika with Kido, or with have so many different combinations. you know, develop her skill, you know, train at her own pace. You know, Hachigen has a good understanding of her powers, so using the foundation of barriers and time and space and manipulating those things, I could personally see that as something going on. To where in this final saga, Orihime not necessarily can fight like a higher up Quincy, but she can defend her friends and, if need be, have a fight with someone on her level, you know, and win. Because when has Orihime Inoue ever won a fight besides the Hollow? When has she ever been in a fight besides someone with the Hollow? Besides the filler. Filler does not count in this. But, you know, that's just this video. I like Orihime as a character. I just feel like Kubo really just kind of played her a lot, you know, and to where she's just such an eye candy object to people and just annoying, so forth. And I'm not even going to the Ichiruki fans and the Orihime fans, you know what I'm saying. But that's the gist of it, guys. I really hope to see Kubo develop Orihime into a character of her own, someone who has the ability to protect her friends and fight at will, but at her own pace and at her own character, and remain in character. I personally would have been blown. I would be blown if she had some kind of transformation, and this is just my fanboy right here, but if she had some kind of transformation that like allowed her to have like emit the wings like one of her fairies or something like that, and her attacking abilities like, you know, stronger, you know, Tsubaki's, I don't know, like look at what's her name, can't remember it for the life of me, but one of the vice captains, you know, she's able to summon these warriors all around her. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember her name. This is totally embarrassing. But she can have, you know who I'm talking about, and she can summon these masters. What if like Shun Sharika became, you know, that big, and her powers just got bigger? I thought that would be kind of badass right there. And maybe she, like I said, she can emit like powers where she has wings, she can fly, something like that, I don't know. And then, I don't know, it'd be cool if she had like a fight where she was forced to like erase someone's ability, or even erase somebody. It's probably out of character, but if she had to do it, and then, you know, after that she can be like, oh, I had to do what I had to do, I really didn't want to do it, but I'll do anything to protect my friends, even if it means, you know, erasing you from this world, or I don't know, something like that. But so long as she remains in character. And this video has been 22 minutes so far, so I'm going to end it right here. Gist of it all, I really see development in Orihime, and I really see her shining. But it's only if Kubo really puts his emphasis on humans, as he used to do in Season 1. And looking back at Dragon Ball Z, you look at people like Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu, Krillin, who all trained under King Kai, and should have the ability to go to Kaioken, even though it taxes their bodies. Still, develop villains on their level so they can have some time to fight, instead of just leaving it to the Saiyans and just leaving it to the Soul Reapers only. That's the gist of this video, guys. You have anything to comment, just comment down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you want. I'm not really consistent. I upload anything I want, just anything. But I hope you liked the video. Share it if you can. I would have put a video response, but we can't really do that anymore. Thanks, YouTube. And I'm probably gonna spam this on videos so people can see it. Once again, this has been MRM64. Have a great day. And that's that.